Hello, I'm Jen, and I'm going to show you how to get note blocks fast. We have two methods. They are relatively simple. RNG starts with the number 1, and then follows a set order. We know what this order is. It's a long, long list. But we also know that right now, RNG is not advancing, unless I do this, and call for a random captain. I'm going to do this 6 times. That's backwards. 6 times. There you go, that's the number 6. This puts RNG at a very specific value. Bowser Jr. and the NPC on the challenge mode map are going to... Doesn't RNG start with an R? Oh yeah, that's true. You press R to advance RNG, exactly. But basically, starting with the RNG at this specific value causes Bowser Jr. to go this way, and then he's going to double back. And then he's going to turn around again. And then he's going to hit me. This happens every single time. You can try this yourself. Turn the game off, turn the game on, go to exhibition mode, call for a random captain 6 times, stop when you see Luigi, and then stand exactly where I'm standing after starting a new playthrough of challenge mode. There you go. You're batting as Blue Toad. You have to get through a couple of Toads in order to reach Toadette. She's 8th in the lineup. Blue Toad is 4th. But, you know, you hit to get on base, do a squeeze bunt, do some fake bunting, maybe hit a couple more singles or whatever. You're going to have to get an out at some point or whatever. And then you have a chance to hit the note block relatively quickly and easily. Here's the other method. Because this method that I just used only produces note blocks for the blocks that are in this image labeled 3, 8, and 15. Those ones are note blocks along with blocks 9, 10, 5, and 6. As always, the other blocks for that setup are not going to be note blocks. So here's the other setup. It's a little bit longer because we have to call for RNG 22 times. So some random captains. You might notice that those first 6 were the same as before, right? Junior, Bowser Jr., Daisy, Daisy, Luigi. That's proof that the RNG in this game is deterministic. It starts with the number 1, and then it proceeds through the same order of numbers that we know and can mathematically predict every single time. Birdo, Donkey Kong, and then stop on Wario. Right? Just like how before we stopped on Luigi. Stop when you see Wario after Donkey Kong. That's how you know that you're in the right spot. Now we're going to start the playthrough. So Bowser Jr. is going to take a little bit longer to reach where we want him to reach, but he is going to go there. It's important that you move at the start, though. I like to move right here. If you're right here, you are completely safe, and the setup can proceed as normal. Because basically, Bowser Jr. is going to walk up towards the castle and then turn around. And if you're standing where the game spawns you initially, he's going to hit you, which is too early. But as soon as Bowser Jr. moves down like that, you're safe and can occupy this spot. Then you wait for him to go to Toad and walk back towards this intersection, and then you want to try and reach him about here. So like, as he's reaching the midpoint of that node that he's on right now, you want to interact with him by moving down from the node above into him. And if you do that, the RNG just so happens to work out such that you're batting against him with Blue Toad at bat, and every single time, assuming that you did everything correctly, blocks 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 13, 15, 5, 6, 9, and 10 are note blocks. 12 blocks in Peach Gardens are note blocks. That's the most that you can possibly have, because blocks 7, 11, 12, and 14 don't change. They're always metal blocks. So, you have your choice. Take a little bit more time and do a slightly trickier setup involving some timed movement on the map, and you get the perfect map. Or you can do a faster, easier method that admittedly only gets you 3 of the variable blocks to be note blocks, but they're at least clustered together over in right field, and you can try and aim for them as best as you can. And that's it. That's the best way that we know of right now to try and get note block attempts.